In the early morning, when the night still lingers on the leaves and a thin mist blankets the paths, the resounding crowing of roosters shatters the silence. This sound is not merely a natural signal, but a familiar call to awaken people from a long sleep. From far to near, the crowing continues, echoing through the rooftops, weaving into unfinished dreams, reminding us that a new day has begun. In that moment, the dawn gradually breaks on the horizon, painting the landscape golden, bringing with it the fresh breath of nature. The rooster's crow, simple yet powerful, has for generations become a familiar rhythm of life, like a natural biological clock, bringing people back to the rhythm of work, hope, and energetic new beginnings each morning. When those familiar crowing sounds echo, it's not just the start of a new day, but also moments of warmth and joy that permeate every home. Some gently stretch, opening the door to welcome the cool morning breeze, smiling at the familiar sound that has been a part of their lives since childhood. In the corner of the yard, elderly people leisurely brew a pot of hot tea, sipping it while listening to the roosters crowing, a simple pleasure. Sleepy children gradually awaken, chirping to each other. Beginning a new day full of energy, the rooster's crow not only awakens people, but also awakens feelings of peace, evoking memories of family and tranquil mornings in the countryside. In the city, even with a faster pace of life, that sound still brings a sense of closeness and gentleness. It's like a moment of quiet amidst the hustle and bustle, allowing people to slow down a little to appreciate a fresh start. Smiles and hopeful eyes seem to begin from that very simple moment. If you also feel the warmth and meaning from such simple things, don't forget to join us on this journey. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more heartwarming and touching stories, and share the video to spread these beautiful moments to more people. Together, we will discover many more interesting and meaningful things in everyday life, and don't forget to stay until the end of the video to fully appreciate the message we want to convey. Beyond simply bringing joy to people, the crowing of roosters is also intrinsically linked to the meaningful rhythm of life in rural areas. When that sound rings out, it's also the moment when farmers begin a new day filled with plans. Outside, the early morning sun gradually spreads, illuminating the bustling footsteps, some preparing food for the chickens, others cleaning the coops, and still others checking each harvested egg. Each small task follows the next, creating a vibrant picture where humans and animals blend together in a natural rhythm. In large chicken farms, the crowing is also a sign of a professionally functioning system. From care, hygiene, feeding, to monitoring the health of the flock, everything is done regularly and meticulously. Those working in this profession see it not just as a means of livelihood, but also as a passion and a long-term commitment. They understand the chickens' habits, recognizing even the slightest changes to make timely adjustments. It is this dedication that contributes to creating quality products, serving daily life. Amidst this scene, the rooster's crow seems to become a connecting thread, a reminder of diligence and responsibility. Every morning, when the familiar sound rings out, a new cycle begins, not noisy but persistent, not ostentatious but full of value. And it is from such simple things that people find faith, stability, and motivation to continue to be committed to their work, to the land, and to the dreams that are gradually taking shape over the years. As the new day unfolds, with sunlight spreading across the garden, life around the chickens becomes even more vibrant and lively. The rooster's crow is no longer solitary, but blends with footsteps and conversations, creating a familiar symphony of work and daily life. The caretakers begin their tasks rhythmically, checking the water supply, replenishing feed, observing the flock's movements, ensuring everything runs smoothly. Each action reflects carefulness and experience accumulated over time. In large-scale chicken farms, the work demands even greater discipline and coordination. Spaces are clearly divided, and care procedures are scientifically established to ensure the healthy development of the flock. Farm workers rely not only on habit, but also apply modern methods, from monitoring temperature and light to maintaining environmental hygiene. All of this aims to create the best possible environment for the animals while simultaneously improving production efficiency. Amidst this hustle and bustle, there are always moments of tranquility. A satisfied look as the chickens eat well, a smile upon seeing the fruits of hard work gradually become apparent. These seemingly small things contribute to immense motivation, helping people become more committed to their work. And whether on a family scale or a large farm, the rooster's crow in the morning always marks the beginning, a sign of a hopeful day, where all efforts are directed towards stability and sustainable development. As the day draws to a close, the rhythm of life in the chicken coops doesn't slow down. Instead, it becomes more stable, regular, and profound. At this time, the rooster's crowing is no longer as frantic as in the morning, but still echoes sporadically, a gentle reminder of their familiar presence in human life. The sunlight has become warmer, casting a soft yellow hue over each coop roof and pathway, highlighting the peaceful yet persistent scene of labor. The caretakers take the opportunity to check the entire coop, from the remaining feed and the cleanliness of the water to the health of each flock. Everything is meticulously observed, because even a small change can affect the entire rearing process. Patience and meticulousness become crucial at this point, clearly demonstrating the experience and responsibility of the workers. There's no rush. Everything unfolds at a familiar rhythm, where each action prepares for long-term results. Furthermore, this is a time when people can slow down a little to appreciate their achievements. A healthy flock of chickens, a clean coop, or simply job stability, all are tangible joys. Small stories are shared, laughter rings out in the open space, creating a connection not only between people and their work, but also between people themselves. And then, as the evening light fades, everything seems to close in peace, preparing for a new cycle the next day. The rooster's crow, though no longer the dominant sound, still plays a symbolic role throughout, from the beginning to the end of the day. It is this seemingly simple repetition that creates a stable cycle, helping people become more resilient in life, continuing to nurture hope and plans for the future. As the day draws to a close, reflecting on what has happened from the first rooster crow in the morning to the peaceful moments at sunset, we truly appreciate the value of the simple things around us. The rooster's crow is not just a familiar wake-up call, but also a symbol of new beginnings, of enduring life, and of the connection between humanity and nature. From the small joys of the morning, the diligent work of the day, to the feeling of peace when everything is done, all blend together to create a meaningful picture of life. While the pace of life may differ in each place and circumstance, the core values that the rooster's crow brings always remain, a reminder of time, responsibility, and hope for tomorrow. These seemingly ordinary things contribute to the stability of life, helping people to cherish what they have. If you find this story brings you a little peace or a closer perspective on everyday life, please continue to join us on our next journeys. Your support is the motivation for meaningful content like this to spread more widely. And who knows, one morning, when you hear the rooster crowing, you might remember the simple yet warm feelings we shared today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share with your loved ones. Thank you.